pray that God will, lead me and guide me, because, I do have the trauma of the church and the trauma of the religious spirit and the religious people who I think focus too much on the wrong things and don't really pay attention to the spiritual war that is going on around us that we're all participating in, whether we realize it or not. And, the world is just continually wicked. And that was right before God sent the flood. And it's interesting because I have seen some symbols recently that come from that story, the story of Noah. And, God told Noah to build the ark. He was the only one who found favor with God. And people say, because there's a lot of lore about like the early Old Testament, especially Genesis, because we know about Adam and Eve being kicked out of the garden and the serpent deceiving them. And we know the story of Cain and Abel, and then Cain and his children after he was banished to the land of Nod. We know there was a rebellion. We know that angels came to earth and were with the women, but there's a lot of gray area there. So many people kind of use the book of Enoch because Enoch was traditionally taught, in Judaism, they all knew the book of Enoch, and it's referenced in the Bible. And so basically Noah was like the only human left. That's what people think anyways. Like everybody else was basically already mixed with like the Nephilim or something. So I don't know, take that with a grain of salt. I'm not a preacher, I'm not a Bible teacher, I don't have any kind of license in that regard, or credentials, let's say. I don't have any credentials in that way. But I've been getting a lot of signs, and I've just been kind of looking at the state of the world, which is getting like worse and worse each day. When I went dark, basically,